Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you're well. I want to make today a chit chat. I do have a topic in mind, but I think I will reflect on that topic a bit longer and then I will bring it fresh and direct next week. How are you all doing? I hope you're well. Today I have been pondering as I do, and I have been thinking about how it's important to use your single years wisely. When you are waiting, in that waiting season, when you are praying, knocking on heaven's door for that special person, desiring your own family, and all those beautiful, lovely, lovely things, there's also a part of me that realizes that all of that takes time. You have to invest a lot of time. And for someone that's been single uh, for a while, you will miss and you will honestly um, have to transition because your time will not be your own anymore. You will miss having time for yourself. I mean, nobody has demands on your time, no husband, no children. You just do things when you feel like doing it. Obviously, yes, you go to work, you do that on time and all the rest of it, but the rest of your free time is yours to do as you please. In the case anymore. Once you have uh, a partner, you have children, and all these lovely, wonderful things that you're praying about and you're praying for, which the Lord will grant you. He will grant you those beautiful things. But I'm just saying, be prepared that there'll be some shockers where you're going to go, oh my goodness, well, I wasn't ready for this, or I wasn't expecting this. Like I have to consult with someone what to do with my time, not because you need permission. It's just because you're now in a relationship with somebody else, so I'm afraid there are demands on your time that you're just sharing your life now. So it ain't like it used to be where you get up, you do your devotional when you feel like, you do it all by yourself, you eat when you feel like, you don't eat if you don't feel like, you eat what you like when you like. um, uh, 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 all of that changes, and really, truly, truly speaking, it could come as a real shock, and you could really, really struggle to adjust if you have never really heard it like this, if you've really never prepared yourself, because of course there is the courting season. And that's not like no. That's different. That is kind of very, all very, like rose tinted. It's not the real thing, I'm afraid. It's not, it's different. It's different. Like when somebody kind of, like they go, like it comes to a time that they leave and go back to their place, to where they live, and your place is yours again. They just come and visit and then they return. Mm, My people, it ain't the same. It really isn't the same as when it's like, oh gosh, we're stuck together all the time. There is no escape, so to say. Not that you want to escape, but I'm just saying that be prepared. That is what it's like. Of course, you would have, like gone through the courtship, and you would hopefully have spent a lot of time together, um, not sleeping together, not having sex or anything intimate like that. Please don't hear me wrong. As a Christian, you should not be doing that, and the Bible is very clear on that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the time you'd have spent together, to know likes, dislikes, what irritates the other person, what they like to do with their time, if that's something you like, you don't like. I'm afraid it's interesting now. There's a lot of things that you probably will accommodate when you're courting. Yep. There are lots of things that you'll accommodate and you overlook even when you're courting. And then when you're married, it all changes. Sometimes it all changes. That thing that seemed little, that just used to irritate you just a little bit, gets amplified. Gets amplified, and you know, you're just irritated by this person you're supposed to be in love with. The person that you decided to spend the rest of your life with, the love of your life, and you're thinking, what? Is this how it's always going to be? Don't worry, you will get used to it, the patterns, the routines, and you'll get into a pattern and a routine. Trust me, you will. And you will have to have some very frank discussions where you discuss, look, I can't stand this, and you find a way around it. Please, please, please bear these things in mind and have a strategy for how you're going to cope and how you're going to manage it, because these little things can really, really be a deal breaker, even in the very early days. And whatever you do, never ever get so too familiar with the other person, because you're now married, you're now living together, the ring's on the finger, it's done, dusted, sealed, as it were. Believe you me, taking advantage of someone you love can lead to some disastrous consequences that you will live to regret if you do not amend and try and resolve things quickly. Um, always work on your relationship, work in it, work on it, continuously have communication. Sex is good in marriage because that helps. Some people, their love language is not touch and whatever, but truly sex does help, and it does say the marriage bed is undefiled. That's what the Bible says. So have sex, try and have sex, even, like, that there's that saying that do not let the sun go down on your anger. Put certain, I think, maybe principles, and some, or this is how we do things in place, because that will help you. I know that even though I've said that sex is good, have lots of it. um there are some people that, if they're very, very upset, that isn't going to work. They're not going to be able to yield. They have to, or give themselves. Please, 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 please try and resolve things as soon and as quickly as possible, because you don't really want anything that the enemy can start to sow into your relationship, to start to enter the marriage or the marital relationship, that would then break it. uh but yeah, I've kind of gone into another topic altogether. So really, what I'm talking about and what this is all about is, use your time wisely. Use this time when you're single wisely. Use your time, the time that you have now, that's yours, that you're not sharing with anyone, you're not having to answer to anyone. I've only just even touched on having just a relationship with a husband. Never mind when you now have children. Those angels that the Lord send. those blessings that the Lord sends your way. Even that, well, to be quite honest, it's better not to know too much. It's good to be prepared, but I think it's better not to know too much because that could scare some people. And in fact, people that have had children have told me that sometimes it's not too good to know too much because it can scare people. But it's good to be prepared. I think it's good to be prepared. But anyway, for us not to go off topic too much, use your single life and the time you have. That's all yours now. Use it very wisely. Do what you like to do. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Spend, yeah, spend a lot of time getting to know yourself, treating yourself to the things you enjoy doing, to the things that make you laugh, the things that make you, that things that really, really float your boat. Yeah, be good to yourself. Don't just sit and mope and just wait and wait and wait. Like very, very unhappy right through the waiting season. And then this special person comes and that's you're trying to make up for lost time. It'd be too late then. It'd be too late then to try and make up for lost time. Once it's gone, it's gone. Sister, once your sisterhood days are gone, they're gone. You become married, that's another phase, another stage in your life. And then the children come, that's another. These years just keep going. There's no kind of going back. It goes forward, forward ever, backward never. You can't get back the time. Uh, so yeah, so that's all I've got to say. I hope this has helped somebody. Bye now, and God bless. Thanks for listening. Please like, share, and comment. I really do think that I'm laughing because I think there's the two sides to the coin of when you pray for a blessing, because blessings generally come with their own demands and sacrifices, and there's always a not very pleasant side sometimes to blessings, and you do need to be prepared so you're not shocked, so that like you're not like, oh my goodness, is this really what this is like? It's all doable, by the way. You can do it and you will do it, but just go in prepared. God bless you. Bye. Thanks for listening. Bye now.